Hi everyone, it's Sam here at Model Chili Scale and Models, and here is Bandai's 1/12 scale First Order Stormtrooper from Star Wars The Force Awakens. And I'm going to keep this one pretty short and sweet. I'm just going to build them up nice and clean and plasticky like most of them were in the movie, so there won't be any painting and there won't be much weathering. Although this kit does include the baton and shield from the famous Traitor scene with Finn. So I'm definitely going to include those accessories. And then do a little bit of scuffing around the boots to indicate that he's been outdoors a little bit. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. So let's get building. Okay, so having a look inside the box, we've got the instruction leaflet in Japanese and English. And with the painting and decal guide on the back. There is actually a little bit of painting required for the weapons, but no more painting required after that. And then we've got the two decal options, so you got the sticky version and the water slide version. And 2 sprues of armour pieces. There. 1 sprue for hands and weapons. A few joints there. And the main body structure. A few more joints and leg pieces. There's the baton, the shield brace, and the joint or the soft joint connecting pieces, and the stand. Okay, so I did mention that I wouldn't need to be doing any painting on this kit, but I do want to flatten down the shininess of the black plastic to represent the body glove underneath the armour. And so for that I'm just going to spray it with a Tamiya matte black from a spray can, TS6, and that just puts a really nice flat black over the plastic to get rid of that shininess. Okay, so I've just applied some of the few decals that the kit has, just so there's a little rear piece here. I'm doing this separately because I want to seal them in by spraying it with a clear coat. But first I'll just help these decals set just with a bit of microsol solution. For the shoes, I'm just going to use a tiny bit of the old Tamiya Weathering Master, the mud, maybe a little bit of sand pigment. And to seal in and protect the weathering, I'm just going to do a light coat of Tamiya Flat Clear TS80, and that'll dull down the boots a little bit because I don't think they're supposed to be that shiny, and that'll blend in the weathering quite nicely. Right, so that's the baton all painted up, and put the silver decals around all the ridged areas. Now the only issue left is how to attach it to the figure, which, you know, sounds simple enough, but the only gripping hand he's got is for the gun, which has got the trigger finger, which wouldn't look right when you put the handle on there. So I think what I'm going to do is, he's got the fist here, the right hand fist. So what I'm going to do is just cut off the handle here, and then glue it to the fist either side, so it looks like he's clasping it. And that just means that this fist will just become part of the weapon. And then I can swap it for this hand if I want him to hold the gun. So hopefully that works out. And to cut it off, I'm just going to use the trusty side cutters. So I'm going to cut it about there for that side. And then the last one about here. I'm just going to attach it just with a nice blob of super glue and a steady hand. Alright, so there he is, all complete, with all his friends in the background. And if you hadn't already guessed, I really enjoy these Bandai figure kits. I just think they go together really well, and they offer just limitless creativity with painting and weathering. Even though I kept the first Order Stormtrooper quite simple, just due to the fact that the movie didn't really show them beat up or weathered that much, so I just kept it fairly screen accurate. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed watching the build, even though it was quite simple. You know, there weren't many tips or techniques on weathering or painting. Actually, most of the paintwork was just in the weapons, really, the baton and the blaster. A lot of detail work and decal work went into those, so that was the bulk of the painting. And the figure itself just fell together in typical Bandai fashion. Absolutely no complaints. The decals are still a bit dodgy, but you know, I've complained about those in other videos. I won't harp on about it in this one. And yeah, so it was really fun to build, and really happy with how it came out. So hopefully these Star Wars kits aren't becoming too much of a bore to watch. I know this channel did start out with quite a heavy military focus, but I will be returning to armour very soon. I've actually got another armour kit in the post on its way, so that should be getting here soon. And hopefully that will be the next build video. I won't say what it is just yet, but it's Russian armour, so it'll be nice and meaty. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed watching. And just a quick note on the channel reaching 5,000 subscribers, which just absolutely blows me away. I never thought I'd get anywhere near that, let alone meet it and surpass it. So there's a big thank you to all my viewers and all my subscribers who have pretty much just motivated me to keep going, really, building and making videos. I'm just amazed that there's people, well, there's viewers like yourself who enjoy what I produce and what I make. So it really motivates me to keep going. So thanks again for all your support, and especially all your feedback, which I've definitely taken on board. Both feedback for the models and feedback for the videos. I'm always open to suggestions, and nothing's set in stone. These videos change quite a, the video format changes quite a bit now and again, so I don't think I'll ever settle on a definitive format. I do like to mix things up a bit. And yeah, so there's not much more to say about the kit, really. Went together really well, and even though I did paint up the blaster and the shield, just get a quick view of that. I spent quite a bit of time painting up this blaster, even though I'm not going to be using it, because I did glue the baton to the fist, and he had already discarded these weapons before he started his fight with Finn, so I'm just going to keep him in this pose and just leave it at that. And these will just go into the spare parts box. I may need them at some other time, who knows. And yeah, so again, a big thanks to all my subscribers and viewers, and thanks for watching this video. And until next time, take care. And this is Bandai's 1/12 scale First Order Stormtrooper from the and here is Bandai's 1/12 scale Stormtrooper from the what? Hi everyone, it's Sam here at Model Chili Scale Models, and I